Yes guys, welcome back to another video and another game week predictions. We're with Finn again. Yeah. Finn's back and we're doing game week 2 predictions this week. Quite a lot of crackers actually, but let's actually first remind us of the scores last week, Finn.
I'm not sure if you know this, but it's 3 points for an exact score and 1 point for the right result. Cal got 16 points.
Wow.
After last week,
massive. And
I got 11, so I'm currently 5 behind, so I need a bit of a comeback here.
And actually, we do have a guest in this week, Freddie Howe. I'll link his YouTube channel down below. So yeah, you'll hear his predictions as well. So first game then, at the 12:30 kickoff, it's Aston Villa versus Everton. Now, both teams got off to a losing start last week. Villa away at Bournemouth. Obviously, Steven Gerrard, in my opinion, under a lot of pressure. Jonathan Lerma and Kiefer Moore getting the all-important goals for Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium. Everton were a bit unlucky against a Jorginho penalty, making them lose. But Finn, are you going to trust the early kickoff?
I am going for a Everton 2-1 win.
Okay.
I think Everton, they lost 1-0 to Chelsea. That is not bad, let's be honest. Chelsea are going to be a dominant force this year. May not be as good as they were last year, but I think they'll still be up there. And 1-0 loss to the top 4 teams, not bad. Yeah,
I've gone with 1-1. I'm sitting on the fence with this one. To be honest, I think whatever manager loses, if there is a loser in this game, it's going to put them massively under pressure. But you know what? I'm going to be nice to the managers. I'm going to predict no losses and happy clubs. Let's see what Freddie thinks.
So then, Aston Villa versus Everton. Obviously, we did see Aston Villa losing 2-0 on their first game week. Also, Everton losing as well, 1-0 to Chelsea. Can only see this going one way. I'm going to say Everton 1, Aston Villa 0.
Arsenal versus Leicester. Leicester obviously had a 2-2 draw last week against Brentford after they scored a late comeback goal.
Yeah, it was a bit of a bottle from Leicester, wasn't it?
Yeah, very disappointing to be honest. And Arsenal obviously kicked off the Premier League season with a win against Crystal Palace. So I think it'll be a 3-0 win to Arsenal. First home game for Arsenal. I think it'll start off with a bang. And Leicester don't look too good at the back.
Are we coming to the end of Brendan Rodgers' reign at Leicester? I mean, for this one, I think they will score in a 4-1 loss at the Emirates. I think Gabriel Jesus might get his first goal for Arsenal. And look, he looked to be on fire in the first game as well, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do at home on his home debut in the Premier League.
Let's see what Freddie thinks.
Arsenal-Leicester then. I do think this is going to be a very one-sided game. Obviously, Leicester lost Kasper Schmeichel and have replaced him with Danny Ward in goal. I don't really rate Danny Ward as a goalkeeper, so I can only see this going one way. Obviously, Arsenal did win on their opening day. I'm going to say 3-0 Arsenal. I think Gabby Jesus with 2 and Martinelli with 1.
Next one up then, it's Brighton versus Newcastle. Now, Brighton, unbelievable from them last week. Or really, actually, it's not really, because they're not a top 6 side anymore, Man United, are they really? They're really, really bad. I mean, Pascal Gross got the 2 goals. We'll move on to Man United in a bit. And yeah, Newcastle also got a 2-0 win as well over Nottingham Forest at home. I mean, I didn't see the game, it was a 3 o'clock kickoff, but it looks like by the highlights and the extended highlights, they absolutely tore Forest apart. They hardly had the ball for us. And for that reason, I'm going with a 2-1 Toonami win. What are you saying, Finn?
I'm going for a 1-1 draw between these teams. I think Brighton played really good last week.
Yeah.
They're just amazing.
I think if Callum Wilson stays fit, I think he could be massive for Newcastle this season. I really do. Freddie, what are you saying?
Brighton-Newcastle then. I do think this will be a bit of an interesting match, a bit of a closer affair than the Arsenal-Leicester game. I'm going to say 2-2.
Man City versus Bournemouth now. This one, I think Man City will hammer them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bournemouth got off to a good start last week. 2-0 win at home to Aston Villa. I don't think they can carry that momentum on into the Etihad. I think it'll be a 4-0 win for Man City and a Haaland hat-trick.
Haaland hat-trick? Wow, that is a massive call. And if that's come in, that might be clipped up, Finn, so it might be a massive call from you. I mean, from this game, I actually did move from 3-0 to 4-0 to 5-0. So I'm going with 5-0. Haaland's going to get a couple. Grealish is going to star. And yeah, it's just going to be a great, great game at the Etihad for Man City fans.
Freddie, what's your opinions on this one?
Man City, Bournemouth then. Obviously, Bournemouth started their season very well with a 2-0 win against Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa. But I think this is going to be a very, very easy game for Manchester City. I'm going to say 5-0 Man City.
Next up, Southampton versus Leeds. We're actually going to this game. I haven't been to St Mary's before. Should be a good game. And yeah, I'm not really sure what to think of this. When I saw Southampton last week against Spurs, check out the vlog. It will be linked down below in the description. I think that Southampton looked very, very poor. They have the tendency, as we all know, to just fall apart in the key moments. But one player I was very impressed with was Romeo Lavia. I think that's his name. He was very, very impressive. Number 45 for Southampton. I mean, he reminded me of a bit of a Basuma. He's quite big, but he can turn very, very well, and he's very agile. Did he impress you as well?
Yeah, he got out of small spaces really well, I thought, in that game. And
Yeah.
showed off quite a lot of skills, but ultimately I think Southampton will lose 2-1 to Leeds.
I agree. 2-1 to Leeds.
So maybe, I think Rodrigo goal, he looks to be one of their best players this season.
And also, obviously, Brendan Aronson as well looked like he made a massive impact in the first game, so I'm really looking forward to seeing him. And potentially if Sinisterra is back from injury, but, you know, we've got to wait for Jesse Marsh to confirm that now. Freddie, what are you thinking?
Southampton Leeds then. I do think Leeds will have a good season this year. A lot of people underestimating their new signings, even myself. The likes of Brendan Aronson scoring on his debut. I do think Leeds will come away with the 3 points here at St Mary's. 2-1 Leeds.
Wolves v Fulham. Wolves did have an opening weekend loss to Leeds.
Yeah, it was Leeds.
Embarrassing enough, they went 1-0 up as well. But I think they will actually lose again to Fulham. 2-0.
Wow. 2-0 to Fulham at home.
So I think Mitrovic should score as well.
Wow, that's going to put them on 3 points overall. And what a start that would be for Fulham in the Premier League. I'm going for a 0-0 draw. Honestly, I think this game's got nothing to it. I think Wolves, really, though, could be seriously in trouble this season. They just lost their captain to Everton, Connor Cody. What's your thoughts on that?
Bit of a weird transfer, to be honest, because Cody did play for Liverpool as well.
I know.
So he has joined Everton. And it's a bit of a weird one. I thought he was Wolves through and through, but he's joined Everton.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, though, I don't know. It looks like he's gone to a club in a worse position. Maybe he just wanted to go back home to Liverpool, but I don't know. I'm predicting a 0-0 draw in this one, though.
What do you think, Freddie?
Wolves Fulham then. Obviously, as we know, Fulham did start the season very well against Liverpool with a 2-2 draw. Deserved to win the game thoroughly, but I do think this game will be a very even affair. I'm going to say 1-0.
Brentford versus Man United. Potentially one of the games of the weekend. Obviously, Brentford coming back and equalising with Leicester after going 2-0 down 2-2. That Josh Da Silva goal, though, did you see it?
What a peach.
What a banger. But yeah, Man United. Absolutely ridiculous from them. I mean, losing 2-1 to Brighton at home under your new manager. Obviously, they've got Martinez at the back now. I mean, he played all right. It's not really much to say. They did concede 2 goals at home to Brighton. And to be honest, I'm toying between a 1-1 draw and a 2-1 win for Brentford. And I've gone for it. 2-1 win to Brentford. Honestly, I think this would just top off an embarrassing start. Probably one of the most embarrassing starts Man United are going to have to a Premier League season. And I just think they're miles off it. I mean, their star player Ronaldo doesn't even want to be at the club. Either let him go or, you know, try and persuade him to stay. And if not, I mean, I think they have to let him go, don't they?
Yeah, at least try and play. If he's there, you might as well play him.
Yeah.
You can't keep him on the bench.
No, it's ridiculous.
He Ten Hag has to stick to his word. He said he'll keep him on the bench. He came on at near half time.
Exactly.
I mean, it's embarrassing, but I've gone for a 1-0 draw in this game. Brentford have made some promising signings. Didn't they sign Mikkel Damsgaard? Very close to signing them.
No, they have confirmed it now.
Confirmed.
Mikkel Damsgaard.
Everyone probably knows him from the free kick in semi-final of the Euros. Yeah. And they've also signed Aaron Hickey, I think, that left back from Bologna, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
He looks like he might be promising, but 1-0 draw. Maybe Ericsson to score against his old club. Who knows?
Or maybe even Damsgaard winner.
I don't think it'll be a Damsgaard winner because I predicted a draw.
Freddie, what are we thinking?
Brentford, Manchester United then. Obviously, Erik ten Hag losing on his first game with Manchester United. I do think, though, I'm going to go against the odds here. I'm going to say Brentford 2, Man United 1. I think Brentford will come away with the 3 points here and it will cause a lot of pressure for Erik ten Hag.
Forest v West Ham now. Nottingham Forest. Not sure about them. Opening game. I thought they would enter the new season fired up, but they looked a bit boring, a bit slow in the first game against Newcastle. Maybe they should stop those corner techniques.
Oh God, they were something else. I mean, I think I saw West Ham versus Man City last week. Once again, go down the description if you want to check out that vlog. I strongly recommend it. But yeah, the West Ham, I think I did predict them to finish about 8th this season, finish just below Newcastle. But honestly, I think they will be around mid-table. I don't get West Ham. I think Skamaka looked quite bright when he came on against Man City. I'm guessing he's going to start here because, you know, I thought Mikel Antonio was really, really good last season, at the start anyway. I mean, now he just looks really, really, I don't know.
Tired
just,
of it.
Yeah,
almost.
Nothing. He just looks like he's going to get injured every 5 minutes. And when he has a little knock, it's like he's done his ACL. I mean, the only way Forest will stay up this season, if they do stay up, I believe they will in 17th, will be the City ground. It's an electric atmosphere, literally every game. That's going to be the reason they stay up, if they do stay up. And I think they're going to get a point here, 1-1. I think they're going to get something.
I don't think that. I think it's going to be a 2-0 win to West Ham.
No goals for Forest.
No. Skamaka to score.
Okay.
2 consecutive games which they've lost 2-0 in.
Yeah.
Let's look a bit lacklustre, to be honest. And Lingard, we'll see what he has to do, but I don't think he'll do anything this game against his old club.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's written in the stars. Maybe even a little 2-1 late winner. But I'm going to stick to a 1-1.
Freddie, what do you think?
Nottingham Forest then versus West Ham. Obviously, West Ham losing 2-0 on their opening match day. The same as Nottingham Forest losing 2-0 at St James's Park. But I think West Ham will come away with the 3 points here against the newly promoted Nottingham Forest. I'm going to say 3-1 West Ham.
Chelsea versus Tottenham. Our club, I believe they're going to win. This might be a bit biased. Who knows?
Okay.
Up to you guys, but it's going to be a 2-1 win to Tottenham.
Okay. And you know what? I agree, but no goals for Chelsea. 2-0 win at the Bridge. We all know Spurs have an absolutely disastrous record at the Bridge. Yeah. The last win coming, I think it was 3-1, a couple of Dele Alli goals. Ericsson also scored in that game, a long-range goal, but Ali, I remember, little touch around the goalkeeper as well.
Beautiful.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, I mean, I think the Spurs are building something really, really special. Obviously, Conte going back to the Bridge. We did lose to them 3 times last season, not even scoring a goal. 3 clean sheets for Chelsea in the Cup and the League. Actually, 4 times we lost them last season.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. And I think we're getting our revenge. I think we're going to stick with the same as 11 as last game. There's a potential for Basuma to come in that over Højbjerg, but I do think he will stay with Højbjerg. Yeah. And yeah, I think Sessegnon will keep his place as well. But I'm excited for this one because I do truly think Spurs are going to bring it back.
I think they will as well.
Freddie, what do you think about this game?
Probably the best game of the weekend, Chelsea versus Tottenham Hotspur. I think this is going to be a very, very interesting game. Could go either way, but I'm going to say 2-1 Tottenham. I think they're going to have a very good season this year, so 2-1 Tottenham for me.
Liverpool versus Palace. There's been a couple smashings in the past. A couple seasons ago, last season, I don't really remember. No, a couple seasons ago, 7-0, wasn't it?
Yeah, at Palace.
At Palace. But it's at Liverpool today.
Yep.
So Anfield will be rocking, and I think it'll be a 4-0 win to Liverpool.
4-0.
Darwin Núñez, a goal.
Well, I do actually really, really rate Vieira as a manager, and I do think Darwin Núñez will score, to be honest. I mean, I've seen a lot of people talking about this flick he did against Fulham. I don't think he did get a clean connection.
No, I think it's gone past him, hit the defender, come back to his foot.
Yeah.
It's not
I mean, his touch looks a bit dodgy as well, but I do think he'll be good in the Premier League. I've gone with a 3-0 Liverpool win. I think Salah will score, maybe a little Trent free kick as well, but look, I think Darwin Núñez will be good, probably get on the score sheet. How many goals do you reckon he's getting this season?
15 to 20, I would say.
What, you think he's going to get 15 to 20?
I think he'll get the lower side, I think. 15 or 16.
Freddie, what are you thinking for our last game?
The last game then of the game week, Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace did look a little bit shaky on Friday night against Arsenal. Liverpool obviously again drawing 2-2 with Fulham. I think this will be a very, very one-sided game though. I think Salah will turn up in this game for sure. I'm going to say 4-0 Liverpool.
Yes, guys, that will wrap up the video. Let me know down below all your predictions for the games. Follow me on all my social medias. I'll be back soon with another video. Obviously, I'm going to Southampton Leeds on Saturday, so there will be a vlog for that. And maybe a potential video tomorrow as well, so keep your eyes peeled on my Instagram for that as well. Goals and Gossip _ on Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. But until then, I'll see you next time.